What a beautiful look out there to the Queen City this Labor Day afternoon. Deep blue skies being picked up on both our Newport and our Queensgate camera. Our Queensgate camera, it's showing Paycor Stadium and all of her beauty right now. Soon enough, the Bengals will be active. Of course, the jungle will be bustling with all of us come a couple weeks from now. Still just watching out for those nice and cooler than average temperatures. We're entering into a relatively warmer stretch of weather, though, with high temperatures today in the low 80s, tomorrow in the low 80s as well. But I mean, can't complain for Labor Day with temperatures like this. We are tracking just a few showers and thunderstorms later on this week. We're not seeing it today. Our Newport on the levee camera, lots of folks taking advantage of this beautiful day on tap by stepping out onto the river, the boats, the jet skis, you name it. I've seen it throughout the afternoon, or at least the late morning into the afternoon today, in which temperatures have warmed up pretty quickly. We're at 75 degrees right now here in the Queen City. Visibility is looking good as per usual, seeing a northeasterly wind, just a light breeze there. It's keeping our temperatures a little bit more mild than average for this time of year, this first day of September, in which highs are supposed to be in the middle to low 80s, around 83. We'll get close. Some of us will struggle to hit the 80s once again this afternoon. So now it is warmer, just relatively warmer, right? Just a bit warmer compared to the 70s that we've been seeing and basking in over the last 9 days, more on that in a second. And then later on, some midweek showers and storms are going to put a halt to this warm up, in which another taste of fall will be following shortly thereafter. And yes, this will be a beautiful weekend ahead for any and all of those fall activities that you may dream of. Cornfields, pumpkin patches. I know it's a little early, but I know a lot of people have it on their minds because it's been so cool, at least relatively cool, over the last 9 days. We haven't even hit 80 degrees in 9 days. The last time we did that was August 23rd. So today's weather number is 9 because that is the number of days since we've hit or surpassed 80 degrees. Temperatures right now across the board back in the 70s, low 70s out in parts of southeastern Indiana, Batesville and Harrison, getting close to Hamilton County there, 72. Middletown, 77, southern Warren County and Lebanon, 73. Lincoln Airport, 75. 71 is our cool spot of the hour up in Wilmington. Not too bad for the grills at all. In fact, dust off the grills. Can't get much better forecast than this, guys. Early lunch plans, or at least early afternoon plans, 77 with comfortable air. We're warming up back into the low 80s this afternoon, again for the first time in over a week. And then for the dinner time grill cast, lots of sun to pair with highs, or at least temperatures around that time in the upper 70s. So I do want to give you that first alert. While it's so quiet down here, it's actually really active in outer space right now, to the point where, yes, there's the opportunity to catch the northern lights tonight. Not here in Cincinnati. Unfortunately, not here. But if you are finding yourself driving north towards Dayton, towards Columbus, and of course, the farther north you go, the better opportunity you have to catch the northern lights. Tonight, we're watching out for a G3 level storm. So what this means is that the aurora, the northern lights, will be drifting as far south as the lower Great Lakes. Great news for those of us who have traveled for the holiday, maybe delay it by a little bit. The moon is at about a half moon right now, so the moonlight not in our favor, but once it sets around 1 o'clock in the morning, you might be able to see some green out there on the horizon if you just travel up 75 or 71 up towards Cleveland. Send us your photos if you do capture it. Here in Cincinnati, it's not looking great with a few clouds out there, the moon, and we're also just south. I wouldn't bet on it here locally, but prove me wrong. I would love that. All right, take a look here at your dew points, in which we've been very dry over the last several days, and honestly a week and some change. And then change, not too far on the horizon. Take a look here. The dew point trend starting on Tuesday afternoon starts to go up a little bit. And I mean a little bit. Normally this time of year, we are anywhere between muggy and humid, those two categories on the dew point trend. we have been seeing very dry air over the last few days or last week, and we are going to be seeing something more seasonal for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday ahead of some showers and thunderstorms, which a cold front going to carry on through late Thursday, bring with it some showers and thunderstorms, and then Football Friday looks great until we see yet another spike, in which early Saturday you can expect some showers and thunderstorms. So right now, our two best chances for some showers and thunderstorms this week is going to be on Thursday and again on Saturday morning. Those 2 days, keep that in mind. But for some, we may see the showers as soon as tomorrow. If you're tuning in from northern Kentucky, you got about a 20% chance of a stray shower or storm. Chances increase the farther south you go. So Lexington, Louisville has a greater chance of seeing some showers on Tuesday afternoon. Here in the tri-state, it's a very low chance. Still for Wednesday, we'll see more coverage, but the impact is still fairly light for Wednesday. Thursday's the day in which we can expect widespread showers and storms from the early morning through the early afternoon. We're seeing a drying trend towards the second half of the day, so not necessarily a washout on Thursday. If you've got late afternoon practices, early evening practices, things are looking better and better, at least more on a drier trend. You'll see it here in your weather timeline. The small opportunity for a shower south of the Ohio River on Tuesday, so tomorrow afternoon for parts of Owen, Grant, Pendleton counties. Here on Wednesday, you're going to notice the green gets a little bit farther north, so more coverage, but still fairly light impact with this. I'm not seeing too much in the way of rain. Rainfall totals are fairly light with Wednesday. However, Thursday comes in. Here's that line of showers that's going to start to develop and approach central Indiana around 4 o'clock in the morning. It breaks into the tri-state anywhere from about 5 to 7. Fayette, Union, Franklin counties in southeastern Indiana going to be the first to see it. Here in Cincinnati, right during that morning commute. So not a great time, of course, for Thursday. Give yourself extra time that morning with rain in the forecast. That'll sail south and east of Cincinnati by 10 and then eventually clear the area starting around 3 for those towards southeastern Indiana. Here in Cincinnati, closer to the right home around 5, and then throughout the evening, those south and east of Cincinnati will see nothing but dry conditions as well. So not necessarily a washout for Thursday. We'll let you know if anything changes. Football Friday looks more dry than not, though a stray shower can't be ruled out southeast of Cincinnati, just accounting for a little bit of margin of error that you see here on your screen, in which some showers are likely in parts of south central Ohio. Notice we have some thickening clouds late Friday evening approaching from the west. That's leading us into Saturday morning's chance for showers, which is going to be spotty in nature. I don't think everyone's going to be getting it, at least from what I'm seeing right now. It's not too impressive, and it's coming off of the nighttime hours, and so not too much of an impact here. But Saturday morning, if you have plans, maybe just consider bringing them inside for a little bit. The afternoon looks great, though. Just some leftover clouds as we see yet another cold front pull on through. Leave behind cooler temperatures, drier air, in which we'll fully get to bask in it come Sunday with mostly sunny skies. Same thing with Monday, and honestly, not seeing too much of a warm up in that forecast either as we enter another dry pattern. To give you an idea of how much rain to expect this week, it's not a lot. So the rainfall forecast, the dark green is mainly what we're seeing here in the tri-state. So the dark green is about ½ of an inch or less of rain. The light green that you see there is upwards of 1 inch of rain. Keep in mind, we have settled into abnormally dry conditions in most of the tri-state, according to the United States Drought Monitor, and so the rain is needed. Even if you're not abnormally dry technically, I'm sure you're seeing some cracks out there in the dirt, some brown grass, things of that nature, when most certainly are welcoming about ½ of an inch to an inch of rain between today and Saturday morning. Most of the rain's going to be falling on Thursday and on Saturday. Keep that in mind. Higher totals seen south and east of the area entirely, upwards of 2 inches possible in parts of central Kentucky. So your 10-day temperatures, these showers and storms aren't for nothing, in which, yes, we have seen very normal temperatures in the forecast for both today and for tomorrow, with highs around 82. It's more normal than you think, but it's still technically a little below normal. But the showers and storms that I just showed you for Thursday and then again for Saturday, we are going to be watching for quite the cool down here. Your 10-day temperatures, I mean, we're 10 degrees below normal with these high temperatures starting on Thursday and lasting through your weekend ahead, which you can only imagine what the morning lows are going to look like. Here you go. Yes, can't rule out some more mornings there in the 40s. That'll be for Sunday morning and for Monday morning. Those are likely going to be the two coolest mornings before we inevitably see a little bit of a warm up in that extended forecast. I mean extended forecast. We're talking 10 days plus in the future. Today, 82, so just a bit warmer than your weekend, but we're still staying dry with mostly sunny skies. Tonight, 54 with mostly clear skies. Cool conditions are able to return back to the tri-state. And then Tuesday, tomorrow, 82. Feels good outside, guys. Mostly sunny, staying mostly dry outside of a stray chance for showers south of the Ohio River. And here's the rest of your first alert extended forecast. Not too bad of a forecast at all. In fact, the rain chances that we do see in the forecast are welcome because of how dry it's been, right? Temperatures, low 80s, Monday, Tuesday, upper 70s there on Wednesday with a spotty chance for light showers throughout the day, mostly cloudy skies. Thursday, I would bet on rain on Thursday. Scattered showers and thunderstorms likely throughout the early morning through the early afternoon from northwest to southeast. Your evening is looking drier and drier. At least that's the trend. We'll let you know if that changes. Mid-70s is what those storms leave behind. A stray chance on Friday afternoon. You can't rule it out just with a little bit of an uptick in humidity into Saturday morning's rain chance, but I think most of us are going to be good for Friday night football. Saturday, morning showers. Morning. The afternoon, the evening, looking better and better, leading into the pick day of the weekend, which is going to be Sunday. A chilly start to Sunday. Many of us going to be waking up in the 40s, 50 degrees, but definitely areas dropping into the 40s as well, followed by an afternoon in the mid-70s. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday in your 8, 9, and 10-day forecast. Just a slow warm-up. Back into the low 80s. No dramatic heat seems to be the trend over the last couple of weeks here in the tri-state area. So that's why I asked the question. You prefer the 80s, like where we're supposed to be for this time of year, or you prefer the 70s in which we've settled into over the last several days? Go ahead and see if we have any questions coming on in. We had a lot of answers to my question that I had dropped into our Facebook comments, in which Barb, Melody, and Rebecca all agreeing with one another. The 70s is what they prefer. I'm with you guys, absolutely, with the cooler afternoons, finally starting to exercise that fall wardrobe a little bit, especially in the mornings where it's actually a little bit more appropriate to wear sweaters. But trust me, I've been trying with the 70s. I've been trying. It's still a little warm for sweaters though, isn't it? And then Robbie's tuning in. Hi, how are you? It's good to see you. Hi, Robbie. Thanks for tuning in. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking, and I hope you're able to enjoy this beautiful forecast that we've cooked up for you here at Fox 19, in which, yeah, one more time, looking at that extended forecast, there's so much dry time in this forecast. We talk so much about the rain chances on Thursday and on Saturday, but I really want to stress that there's plenty of time to enjoy not only the 80s, but also the 70s to come too. So Monday today, we're forecasting highs in the low 80s. Same thing for Tuesday, ahead of a straight chance of showers south of the Ohio River. Now Wednesday, that's when the coverage of these showers increases just a little bit, but still relatively light showers, not seeing too much rainfall with any showers on Wednesday, but Thursday, that's when things change. Definitely bet on some showers throughout the early morning through the early afternoon. These will be crossing in from northwest to southeast. Not expecting anything strong to severe, but definitely impactful to the morning drive there. Friday, a stray chance, but that's looking drier and drier. Highs in the low 70s that afternoon. And then Saturday, ahead of another little bit of a cold front, 72, following a bit of a rainy start to the day, but drier as the day goes on for any of those Saturday evening plans. And reach for the jacket if you're staying out late next Saturday, because 50 degrees might be a shock to the system for this time of year. And yes, some of us may drop into the 40s as well. You just can't rule it out with how much dry air is going to be coming back into the tri-state by next weekend. Okay. And then Tom's tuning in as well. Hoodie weather, let's go. I know, I'm so excited. Can't wait for that. And we definitely have some mornings in which you'll need the hoodie as well, Tommy. So thanks so much for tuning in. And thank you all for tuning in this Monday afternoon here on 19 at noon. We're going to have the latest information coming in later on tonight at Fox 19 at 10 because of the holiday. We don't have our afternoon shows. We will be back later on this evening. Meteorologist Brad Mousehart is in this evening. He'll have that first alert update on how to prepare for these showers and storms later on tonight. But for now, signing off here in Queensgate, I'm meteorologist Erin Ashley. Happy Labor Day, happy meteorological fall, and happy September.